So the biggest thing with Secret is timing. Okay, timing is everything in business. Now, like I said, for the last 4 years, I have studied this industry night and day. I have researched it. I have done every bit of studying and due diligence on how you can capitalize the most on a company like this. Okay, so the biggest thing with timing is I'm going to tell you that as like a story to put it in perspective for you. I was the first person to sign up in Colorado. Kyle was the 8th. Ashton was like the 30th. I'm not sure about Jack. For you guys to understand, it's really like not even big out here yet. We only have 4 major markets currently. That's California, Arizona, Hawaii, Canada, and then like Seattle as well. So I guess 5. That's only like major big markets that we have. So Colorado's not even on the list yet. So what that means for you is that a lot of people know about Secret. They might not know it by name, but when you show them that nail care kit, they'll see it because they'll remember like, oh, you guys from the mall, okay? But they won't know that there's a chance for them to get the product for a lot cheaper than the kiosk, or there's a chance for them to make money. So like I said, wherever you guys are at, whether you guys want to be a customer or whether you guys want to be an agent, the cool part here is everybody knows who Walt Disney is, right? You know who he is. Well, I was watching this interview between Walt Disney and Art, Art was a really good friend, and he was a radio personality back in the day. This is before Disneyland ever went up in Anaheim, California. Now, Walt Disney's calling Art, and it's calling him like pretty much weekly for 6 months, saying, "Hey, I'm building a park for kids. I want you to come check it out in Anaheim." Art lived in Beverly Hills, and he's like, "Why are you building a park for kids? Kids don't have money. You're gonna go bankrupt. Like, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life." And he's like, "All right, well, okay, call you next week." So after 6 months of calling, Art finally came back. And have either of you guys been to Anaheim? Okay, there's a bunch of orange groves. Like literally that's all there is. And especially back then when there was less buildings and stuff, there's just orange grove after orange grove. So he's driving down from Beverly Hills and that's all he's passing. There's orange grove, orange grove, orange grove, orange grove, orange grove. And he finally sees this huge area that's not an orange grove, that's just dirt and a bunch of construction vehicles. And he sees Walt in dress shirt, slacks, and a construction hat, barking order at the construction work. Okay, so there were so many vehicles around that he had to park about 10 to 15 minutes away. Okay, so he parks his car, gets out. He's not very happy that he had to park so far away. He's walking up, gets up to Art, and he's like, "All right, I'm here." Walt Disney starts to take him on a tour, and to Tomorrowland, to Space Mountain. And Art in this interview said the tour and what Walt Disney said and how he explained it was so good that he could see the rides, smell the food, and hear the children laughing. Okay, you got to think nothing has been started building yet, no foundation, no nothing. Okay, and so after about an hour of walking around this area, Art's like, "Okay, Walt, how much money do you need?" And Walt's kind of, taking him back. He's like, "What do you mean? I don't need money." He's like, "Why did you call me here then? I assumed you ran out of money already." Walt Disney was like, "No, ABC, the network, they're funding everything. I just have to run a cartoon every Saturday morning for children." And he's like, "Okay, why'd you call me down here then?" He's like, "Do you see all these orange groves? All these properties someday will be worth multi-million-dollar property." And Art, sits there and, pauses for a second, and he says like, "Thanks, but no thanks." Pats him on the back, walks back to his car. Walks that 10 to 15 minute walk back to his car. Okay? Well, now we see Disneyland, we see Disney World. Next to Disneyland, there is a very, very expensive shopping district. There is the Anaheim Convention Center. The properties are worth multi-million dollars. Okay? What Walt said was correct. But since Art said no, in this interview, he said that for every one step he took on that 10 to 15 minute walk back to the car, he lost at least $1 million a step because he didn't see the bigger picture like Walt did. Okay, so whatever aspect or whatever position you guys are in life right now, whether you're like me that has just like stupid, ridiculously high goals in life, like to give you an example, like I'll tell you my like 2 biggest financial goals is by July of 2014 I want to develop 10 millionaires within Secret. I haven't even chosen all 10 yet. That's the best part. I know in the beginning of 2014 I'll probably meet the last one or one of the last ones, and they'll do it in a span of like 5 months. And so by doing that, we'll accomplish my second one is I want $1 billion net worth by the age of 25, so I have 4 years to get it done. Okay, and I'm perfectly on track every week and every month. I've been on track to do it since I've set this goal. And so it's amazing. I own a lot of other businesses other than Secret. I hired everybody else to do everything involving my other businesses so I can focus 100% of my time on Secret. Because every hour right now invested into Secret is worth tens of hundreds of hours later. Why I say that is because I've studied trends in this industry. I know that the top 10 companies in this industry that all do over $1 billion a year are all skincare companies. All of them. Okay? The thing is, none of them have patented technology and none of them have instant wow factor products. Okay? Dr. Charles King, who is a PhD at Harvard that teaches this industry, says that when you want to get involved in a company like this, you want to get involved with a company that has less than 100,000 people in the deal, doing less than $50 million in volume. Okay? Once in a lifetime opportunity, he says that is. Okay? Secret right now is at about 20,000 people in the deal, doing about 25 million in volume a year. We just did $1 million last Black Friday in one day, 1.2 million to be exact, actually. So if you happen to listen to a PhD who is like this much smarter than us, he said, you know, it would be business suicide not to get involved. That's what I saw with it. Okay, that might not be what you see. You might just like the product. Okay, so wherever you're sitting at right now, think about it. And I'm going to tell the story, even though a certain person in the room is going to hate this story. Okay, on 4th of July.
He looked at you. He looked at you.
And on 4th of July, I sat right on that ledge over there and talked to Kyle for 4 hours straight.
Last year.
About Secret. At the end of it, he said thanks but no thanks. Okay? In August, so just a couple months later, I went to California for my first event. He texted me at that point and said, can you teach me how to market Secret? If he would have said yes in July versus when he said yes in August, he would have well over 100 people on his team based off my efforts, and he would be making $2,200 more a week than he is right now. So, what I mean to say that is
because of how many people you've gotten since then.
Because of my work from July to August, before he signed up. So to give you guys an example of that with team commissions, okay, it was team 1, team 2. Say you go on team 1, everybody that the person that sponsors you brings in afterwards on team 1 goes directly underneath you, and you're making money based off their efforts. It's calling using leverage instead of being leverage, okay? I'm going to ask you a question, and it's not a trick question. It might sound like one. There's no right or wrong answer. There's just a better answer, okay? Would you rather have 100% of your own ability or 1% of 100 people's ability?
The 1%.
Of 100 people? Okay.
I would go with that one because what if your abilities suck? What if I
Your ability, though.
That's what I'm saying. If I had 100% of my own ability, what if I suck? Then that
Do you suck?
good. I don't know. I'm just saying. What's the ability? What are we talking about?
Your personal
I'm a really
ability.
good singer. I mean, what are we talking about? What ability? The ability to sell products? Or the
Ability in general. Just ability.
Ability to be.
I'll go with what you said.
Okay. So if you choose 100% of your own ability, okay, if you get sick, want to take a vacation, want to hang out with the kids, want to, sleep, want to do anything, your income stops, right? Because you're not actively there. 100% of your own ability is a job. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're not putting on a roof right now, so you're not making any money, right? When it snows, it's kind of hard for you to put on a roof, right? So you're not making any money. So the crazy part about 1% of 100 people's ability is you still have 100% ability. But now, and what you said was very good, say he's better at something than I am and I'm better at something than he is. We work together and now we're better than either just him or just me. And you have more people all contributing to the same thing. That's like the owner of your company. You're that 1%. You're a part of that 1%. Okay? The person that owns the hospital. You're part of that 1%. Now there's nothing wrong with that. We need that in this world. But the income's a lot greater when you're the person that has the 1% of 100. Okay? You're using leverage instead of being leveraged. Okay? So that's what this can create to you, because you get to operate on OPE, which is called other people's efforts, that every successful person will tell you all of them participate in that. Okay? So the things I do makes Kyle money. The things Kyle does make me money. Same thing goes with action. Okay? That's the cool part about it. Now, right now, a position in Secret is valuable real estate. Okay? So if you get involved now versus later, you're going to make more money. Kyle's example is, Kyle's story is the example. And so, no, just a ton. just the top here. I'm gonna give you 2 different pieces of paper, and one might qualify for you, one might not. So the first one that I'm gonna give you is what we call a preferred customer order form. So these are gonna be all the products, 50 to 80% off, and all the like special discounts as a preferred customer. You get birthday presents, you get anniversary presents, you get, obviously you can participate in the Roll 4 Pay No More, but you can't make any money. It's free to become a preferred customer. There's no sign up fee involved. Okay, you just pay for whatever product you want. Now the second piece of paper that I'm going to give you is our agent piece of paper. So I'm going to go over both briefly for you. So if you look at the preferred customer sheet real quick. So if you put that one on top and like that, everything is broken down into cleanse, hydrate, exfoliate, mask, and body. Okay. If you look at step 2, the essentials, that's where you're going to save the most amount of money, and you're only able to get these the first time that you sign up. So if you look at the advanced age define, so the 90-day supply of Recover, $1,049 retail, $300 as a preferred customer. Okay, if you look at the combo skin advanced, $369 retail, $150. Okay, if you look at the dry skin necessities, the gray one, you're looking at $214 retail, $99 as a preferred customer. If you flip it over on the back, that's what we call a la secret. Okay, that's all the different products and all the different prices as retail versus preferred customer. But you're gonna save a lot more money if you get it in one of the like packages in the front, just because they're combined together and you save more money. Okay. Now, if you look at the agent piece of paper, and this is for you to participate in the 5 ways to wealth, for you to participate in not only getting your free product, but getting paid to get free product. We have 4 different ways available. It costs $50 to be an agent. Okay, what you get is, Kyle's gonna hold up an agent kit. Okay, what you get is this briefcase. The marketing behind Secret and the whole secret agent thing is absolutely just sexy as hell too. But so for your eyes only, top secret, clearance required. Okay, all that stuff. So it also gives you a website for an entire year that the company will make, because if I had to make it, I still wouldn't have a website to this day. But obviously it's gonna be, you get these in your agent kit. Okay, so it's hard to be like, hey, imagine how soft your skin would feel if that was really something. Okay, so like it's hard to sell a product with a brochure. So you want product. So we have 3 different product packages available, and this is where you save the most amount of money. The first one, you have the basic pack available. This has enough product in there to hold a spa party, but it doesn't have any of the M4 or the Recover, which is 2 of our really cool products. If you look at it, retail, it's $382. Your price, $150. Okay. Premium package, this is the most popular package in the entire company right now. You get the entire blue line, which is the water-based line. You also get the M4, which is the patented technology, and the Recover, which is our nanotechnology. Retail $1,324. Your price $550. So you're saving over $700. Okay, so even if you showed all your product at half off, you would still make profit. This special agent kit, the pack that Kyle and I got involved at, you get the entire blue line, you get the entire green line, you get duplicates of our patented technology with the M4, you get duplicates of our nanotechnology with the Recover, and you get duplicates of the products that you're going to demo the most. And you get the green line. That was big for me because in sales it's easier to sell something you have versus something you have to order. And if you have it, you can demo it, and that's where the sale comes from 9 times out of 10. Retail, $3,700 worth of product, almost $4,000 worth of product for $1,450. Okay, now. At this, you guys remember I said bronze was the first pin level. Okay, the first one where it starts to get pretty fun. At the special agent package, you're qualified at bronze right away, so you get a 60% pay raise out of the gate. Okay, so I'm very money motivated, so when I heard that, I had to do it. With the premium and special agent package, you're instantly eligible to go superstar. Now, what superstar means is if you can find 4 people with skin that want to become a customer for free, and 2 people that want to do the business. Okay, so all you guys know 6 people that like you. If you tell me you don't, we can go to the mall tomorrow and I'll find 6 people that'll like you. And so with that, you get 4 customers, 2 people that want to do the business. This is the biggest payout for a first promotion I've ever seen in the industry. You either get a $500 check or an Apple iPad 3. You get a pick between the 2 plus free product for life. So that's why the premium is the most popular, because some people don't have $1,450, and with the premium, you go superstar in your first month, you're good. You're in profit mode from there, and you haven't even sold any of your product yet because you got a $500 check, okay, and you never have to pay an overhead again. That's the cool part about it. Now, wherever you're at, obviously, best deal there is the special agent kit. One, you get a 60% pay raise and all the product. second best premium, third best basic, and then the fourth best is just like the $50 way. But either way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. Whoever you're here for tonight is going to make the absolute most money if you get the special agent pack. They make the second most money if you get the premium pack. They're going to make the third most money if you get the basic, and they're going to make practically no money if you do the $50. I'll just be honest with you guys. But if either of them cared about that $200, $60, or $20 enroller bonus, okay, I wouldn't work with them because I don't like people like that. Okay, so.
Oh, I thought you were super money hungry.
No, so the thing is, when you get involved, they're not gonna. $200 is nothing in the grand scheme of life. It's absolutely nothing. So if you get involved at either of these packs, what we can do is help you make money. You make money, they make more money. Okay, than the $200. Okay, so I typically tell people get involved somewhere between excited and nervous, because say you're extremely wealthy, 1450 means nothing to you. You're never gonna do anything with it. But say you aren't extremely wealthy and 1450 would be dramatic to leave your bank account right now. So you do the 550 and you're like, what he said better be true, I better be able to make it back. You're going to get off your butt and get to work, and you're going to make it back very quickly. Okay, it's just the way it is. So if the people are more afraid of the fear of loss than the potential of gain. Okay, it's just how people are. So people see that money leaving, that scares them more than seeing that $1 million bonus you can get at the Crown. Okay, best part that I didn't tell you is the highest person in the company is a diamond. Somebody hasn't even hit the top position in the comp plan yet. Okay, that's how new we are. In our first year, we created seven-figure earners. 7 people earned $1 million in Secret's first year. Yeah, their first year too. Okay, 4 people earned $500,000. 3 people earned $250,000, and over 13 people earned over $100,000 in their first year. Okay, so wherever your goals are, whether it's a couple extra $100 a month. Okay, so pay a mortgage, or pay a car lease, or pay a phone bill, or buy kids clothes, or whatever it is, or whether it's a couple $1,000, or whether it's a couple tens of thousands of dollars, whatever it is can be accomplished through Secret, and I can literally walk you through a day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year plan to achieve whatever goal you have, whether it's small or big. Okay, so like I said, whatever the position in the binary right now, which is the team commissions, is valuable real estate. Get involved between excited and nervous, but keep in mind it's a lot easier to have success if you're not rubbing brochures on people and if you're all rubbing product on people. Okay, it's a lot easier to do it that way. So is there any questions or anything like that?
Do you have another job?
Do I have another job? Mm-hmm. No, I have not had a job since high school.
So what is like the time commitment then for somebody like me or you who works like 40, 45 hours a week?
Whatever you want. You're gonna get in what you put out. A spa party takes 90 minutes. Okay, he works another job and goes to school, and he easily does Secret 40 hours a week. Okay, I have no other job. I do own 11 other businesses though, and in the process of launching another business right now, and so I've hired people to take care of it, but I'm still every day looking at spreadsheets, every night looking at spreadsheets and taking phone calls for it. But I will easily do Secret 100 hours a week. I don't sleep a lot. And Jackson, how much do you do Secret a week even?
Maybe 30.
30 hours? What else do you do?
I work full time at another job.
Okay.
I'm just asking.
So no, it's a great question. And so you wanna do one spa party a week. You're looking at just 2 hours. Let's just say 2 hours. Okay, you're looking at 2 hours. You wanna do a spa party a week, and also attend the training that we have every single Saturday that's called Secret University. You're looking at 4 hours. Okay, so it's really up to you. It's your business. Like even when the retail, the company will give you suggested retail costs if you want to sell. Like if this is your event and I'm like, hey, I want to buy a mud soap. Company will tell you what suggested retail is, but it's your business, so you can sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. So that's not about it. Can you answer that for me? I don't know who it is. So you're looking at whatever you want to put in. The more you put in, the more you get out. So that's a cool thing. You go to work, you work 40 hours a week, you can go do the bare minimum or the maximum. You know what you're going to make. Mm-hmm. Okay? Here, you do the bare minimum, you're going to make less than you would if you would just, put all your ability into it for whatever time. The only thing that I do ask from people when they get started is to be teachable, coachable, and trainable. And what was it?
It was like a telemarketer call from an electric and gas company.
Oh, okay, cool. So I've been in secret a while now, and I've been in this industry a while now, so I kind of know. I have a limited knowledge of what does work and doesn't work. So if I tell you to do something, I've done it before and it's worked for me before. So the only thing I ask is to be teachable, coachable, trainable, and with the time that you give secret, whether it's 1 or 100 hours a week, just be committed. So I don't really care what time you give secret. You tell me your goals, and I'll map out a very realistic game plan of how you need to accomplish those goals, the time needed, and if you put more hours in a week, you can get it done in this amount of time. Less hours a week, you'll get it done in this amount of time. So it's your business. It's whatever you want to do. Any other questions?
I'm good.
So what way are you guys leaning? Becoming a PC or becoming an agent? Don't everybody speak at once.
It's just, I'm kind of skeptical because...
About what?
Just because, I've attended similar parties, skincare
With what companies?
parties, Arbonne,
yeah.
Mary Kay, all these different types of skincare companies, and they all say the same thing. They all have that exact same, template thing that says, this is how much you're going to get if you do this is how much you're going to get if you have this many people under you. There's Monavie. I've been to lots of different types of things like this, and I'm skeptical because of the fact that I have a 2-year-old and because I have a full-time job. And if I was able to say, fuck my job, I'm going to do this full-time, I completely think that even your goals would be possible for myself. But I have a mortgage and I have a baby and, things like that I have to support. So for me, it's even $550, that's pretty expensive if I'm not going to be able to devote myself to it and make all that back. So that's just where I'm coming from. I think that it's very doable, and especially, if you're into it and you have 2 kids, then it's definitely pulling me. It's pulling me more than I think any other party I've ever been to. But
Here's the thing.
It's nerve-wracking when you're talking about, $600,
$500,
or $2,000, $1,500.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay.
To me, maybe not to you.
No.
I'll give you an example. For Arbonne, Mary Kay, or Monavie, they have nothing similar to what we have. I've attended all of the same parties as well. Monavie was the fastest company to $1 billion. They did it in 6 years, and then they crashed. Mm-hmm. Mary Kay has been around forever. They do over $1 billion a year. They have Derek Jeter. They have a lot of sponsors, celebrity sponsorships, and the reason why Mary Kay, Monavie, and Arbonne all do over $1 billion a year is because they started way long ago. Mary Kay started before Avon or Amway, and Amway started in 1950s. So they started a long time ago. So for you to sign up and actually make money in those companies is virtually impossible. I'm not a big fan of the word impossible, but virtually impossible because the majority of the wealth have already been distributed. That's why you see the pink Cadillacs with Mary Kay driving around right now. That's why you see there's hundred people at the top of all 3 of those companies. Okay, so when you're looking at it, it really doesn't matter what the product is. Okay, our product demolishes all those other products for sure, hands down, without a doubt. But whatever the product is doesn't matter because in business as a whole, timing is always more important than talent. So if you're looking at it, to give you an example, okay, he works at the rec center and goes to school before he got started in Secret. Okay, so the rec center, he's a manager, but it doesn't pay that much. Okay, it pays more than working at McDonald's, but it doesn't pay a lot. He spent $1,300 to get involved with my previous company 7 days before he spent $1,450. He literally, at that point, had nothing. He had no money left. In the midst of him in his second to last semester, in the midst of finals, in the midst of other personal things going on, and in the midst of working full time, he still was able to do Secret. Okay? To give you an example, you can use her example, 2 kids. To give you a lot of other examples, Jeff Law, the person that somebody on my team in Atlanta, has 2 kids, is a full-time police officer with a part-time job at a hospital doing security. His wife is a full-time teacher, and they have still managed within their first 35 days to get their income to over $1,000 a week by investing 5 hours a week. Okay? So it's really based upon you. This system works whether you have a PhD, graduated magna cum laude, or just got out of prison for a felony, then you stayed in prison for 20 years. It works either way. The only variable is you. So you know you better than I know you. So if you're able to be like, okay, if I'm able to, let's just say 5 hours to make the number easy, 5 hours a week to secret, okay? Are you going to be able to be teachable, coachable, and trainable? And are you going to be able, with those 5 hours, to be committed? If yes, then the 550 pack would be perfect for somebody like you because of the superstar bonus pays out so quickly. Average, the people that I'm personally working with, it's taken, the longest it's taken somebody that's gotten started at 550 or 1450 pack, it's the longest it's taken me to get somebody their superstar bonus is 8 days. Here's the thing that would be really perfect for you. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, full money-back guarantee. So what I would suggest for you is be a customer if you want to be a customer, or if you are interested in, it's kind of got you thinking about, throughout the presentation, you've already thought of people. This product would be for that period. The recovery. I already know you have.
Yeah, just
so if you do the 550 pack, okay, it's gonna come like $600 something with shipping. Product will be here in 5 to 7 days. What I can do is don't touch your product for the first 30 days. Don't open it. Okay? Between Ashton and myself, we have enough product to go do multiple CG or multiple. Do you know what I'm about to say? And multiple spa parties for you. Okay, with the product that me and her have. Don't touch it for the first 30 days. Let me prove what I said was true. If you don't make your money back on the first day, stamp return to sender on your box that you didn't open, send it back, get a full money back guarantee. But if you do make that superstar or do make 500 in any other way within secret, open the box and start using the product. So full money back, 30-day money back guarantee, so you can get your money right back. Then Ash and I have enough product to do enough spa parties. Mm-hmm. So that's something for you. So it's pretty much like a 30-day trial test.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's the thing. If you think you can, say, 5 hours, be committed, teachable, coachable, and trainable, then I've never met somebody that has stayed teachable, coachable, and trainable and committed. I've never seen somebody not make their money back. So, and I've been in this industry for 4 years, going on 4 years now, and now have a total of 5,000 people on my team combining both companies.
So you're still with your other company?
No.
Oh.
I walked away from a team of over 4,000 people in 22 states and 5 countries to absolutely zero to rebuild in secret. I did not take one person with me. I was making $15,000 a month every month, and I walked away from it to zero to start in secret. Just shows you how much I believed in secret and the leadership.
For sure.
Yeah.
My thing is, how I gauge it is, would I take the highest pack? Would I pay that money just to hang out with the leaders in the company? Not have any, not get any product in return, not have any way to make money. Would I pay that as like a ticket, I guess, to hang out with the leadership of the company? Because everything rises and falls on leadership. Okay, that's what she was looking for when she did this venture. That's what he was looking for. That's something that Jackson was looking for as well. That's something that I was looking for as well. And so how I look at it is, would I pay this just to hang out with him? I would pay that 100 times over just to hang out with like John Millot or Josh Denny or Isaac Ben Shabbat, Nicole Wong, or just the leaders in the company. I would pay that 10 times over just to hang out with the people, because you take your 5 closest friends, average their income together within a couple hundred or maybe $1,000. That's how much income you're gonna make. Josh Denny just made $80,000 in 1 month, and John Millot just made $225,000 in 1 week. So I'm just gonna hang out with them. That average way up, so I'm just gonna hang around with them. So
does your girlfriend do this too?
Yes, she does. She does not have. She has a business spot. I put her on the top of one of my legs so that she just was able to have a couple hundred people underneath her. I think right now she has over 300 people underneath her. My mom has almost 400 people underneath her now, and my mom does it more than she does. She just helps me a lot with it. She's obviously Asian, if you can tell. So all the older Asian people, they all own like salons and spas and stuff. Mm-hmm. So she's been like a very good connection to get them in there, and all her like family and stuff. obviously Asian as well, and Asians are amazing with skincare.
Katrina,
So
didn't you have you were considering trying to market in salons, right?
No, me.
Oh, that was
Oh.
you. Okay, my bad.
yeah, salons I have a training for that.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to him about it, and then it's gonna come to you when you got here. So.
We can do it after Secret University on Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean that's what I would do if I were you. Is there's a full 30-day money back guarantee. So a lot of the times what we'll see, especially with married couples though, is either the man or the wife will come to an event. Whoever came will go home, talk to their significant other, and literally throw up over them because you just got overloaded with information that you'll be like, they're selling the Dead Sea and you get paid for it, and you just get like a little jar of the Dead Sea. Like, I mean, you'll screw it up so bad that like sometimes they're like the spouse is like, shut up and no.
Well, he
And,
invited me to all the other
did he?
little things that we went to see.
And so
He's the one who's all sold at the first freaking, right at the door. He's
Oh,
ready to
let's
go.
go,
We
let's
paid like
go.
$700 to try to sell Monavi and gave it back in like 2 days because they're like, this shit is not going to happen.
Wow.
yeah, Monavi was great, but they were selling a $40 bottle of juice, and they went up to $1 billion in 6 years. And then Costco came out with the same exact thing for $13, and so all the customers were like, 40 or 13? Okay, I'm gonna pay 13, and Monavi crashed. But that's the thing; they didn't have any non-Me Too
like
products.
Scary to
Yeah.
think like, okay, so in 5 years, is this going to crash? Like, is this something that?
Well, this has
I'm
already
gonna-
stood the test of time. For every new business, 9 out of 10 fail in their first year, and out of the ones that make it, 9 out of 10 of those fail in their first 5 years. We've already stood the test of time for 7 years. We've already done $800 million in 5 years, or in 6 years. We did $1 million on Black Friday. This industry, ask any, like Donald Trump, Bill Gates, ask any successful person. Warren Buffett just bought his 4th network marketing company. Richard Branson has a network marketing company. Bill Gates has a network marketing company. Trey White, the owner of the Chicago White Sox, has a network marketing company. Steve Jobs had a network marketing company. David Beckham has a Herbalife across his chest, and over 10 people have died from consuming Herbalife. And they still have it across David Beckham's chest. Okay, so like if you look at it, the industry is extremely mainstream now, and this industry is what works. And Donald Trump was on Jay Leno, and Jay Leno was like, "What if you lose all your money? What are you gonna do?" He's like, "I'm gonna find a good network marketing company. I'm gonna go to work." The entire crowd booed him. Okay, all of them booed him. He turned in his chair to the crowd and was like, "That's why I'm up here and you're down there." Okay? So all successful people know this industry works. Bill Gates and Donald Trump both said that. They said this in 2009, that in 5 to 10 years there's going to be more home-based businesses than storefront, brick-and-mortar businesses. Every 8 seconds somebody starts in a home bus.
Right.
Be the best
And
Right.
you want to have another
And-
baby soon, don't you? Shut up.
Well, I told
And-
you about my husband already.
You can raise your kids instead of having somebody else raise their kids. That's why in this industry, 82.4% of everybody in this industry is females. The one problem is 82.4% of the leadership in this industry is not female. That's why Mary Kay was so killer, okay? Because this whole women's movement thing. But that's the thing, they cut down their target market because obviously, like, I mean,
So like everybody's heard of Mary Kay, so now basically, if I were to get with them, like you said, all the money's been made.
I mean, you can make
there,
you can make some money by selling the product,
But like
but
for Secret, if I wait around for everybody to know about it, we're missing my window.
yeah.
Exactly.
Right, and that's what I saw when I met with him. How long did we meet for? Like, before I told you I was ready. Like, not very long.
We didn't go through
So
that.
then,
No.
are you still
Yeah, for
doing?
sure.
So are you still doing the other business
No.
ventures though?
Nope.
Okay, but somebody along the way convinced you to join those, and you
Right.
were having parties for all those other ones, and they crashed.
I didn't have a party.
None of the companies crashed. I was in her
But-
previous company.
Yeah,
It didn't work.
The coffee
didn't work for you.
It didn't work for me, right? It doesn't mean that it didn't work for him or didn't work for somebody else. And I did not have anybody like him.
It's leadership. I was in 3 previous companies like this, and I was not successful at all because there was no leadership. They kind of
No.
they sign you up and they throw you to the wolves and they're like,
Exactly.
hey, have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like Taylor is here and all the leaders of the company are there 24/7 to give you the advice, to give you that push, to help you find that momentum, to find what you're looking for.
Right. We, like he touched on the Secret University, we have a training at his house every Saturday, 2 hours. Sunday he came and helped me with my spa party, came and helped me with this spa party. just I've never had somebody volunteer to help me with my business. You know what I mean? And it was just, here you go. This is what you do. You could go do these trainings online. You could go find this. You could go do this, and good luck. See you later.